This is 7 Days to Die, version 1.15. Hello everybody, I am now going to start first day of my adventure, and hopefully we're going to see if we can get through the day without getting killed. Now straight away I have come into a zone which has got dogs, and this is going to be bad news because the dogs now, they are the hounds of hell. I think, what was that noise? Nice spooky noise added there. Very good, boys. Nice one. But I think the developers actually have cried havoc and let slip the dogs of war, because quite frankly, the dogs now are really difficult, especially in the early days of your adventure when you're not tooled up enough to fight them. I don't think there's anything in these things still. No. Okay, as we all know, there's 8 little side missions to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and craft this axe. You need 5 stones now. And you need to get right above them as well before you can pick them up. There's no just roughly getting across in the right area like you used to be able to. I don't know why we've got to have 5 stones though. When the axe is made, you can see it's only been made with 1. So 5 stones on a piece of wood, that's more of a melee weapon. That's not an axe. Okay, here we go. We've got the axe. We should have the axe if I can find it. Stone axe. No, I'm missing. In my haste, I forgot the wood. Got to take a couple pieces of wood with me. Problem is, I'm not actually concentrating very much because I'm looking for dogs. If they see me before I see them, I am dead. They can outrun you, and they seem to spawn behind you once you're being chased. You can't run away from them because at this stage your stamina is so low that they'll just chase you down. So let's get some stone together really fast. I'm going to make a few axes now because we need them as you get through a lot at the beginning of the game, because the actual level of the axes is very low. Just having a look around the tree. Sometimes you don't hear the dogs, you see. Good headset nowadays is essential, so you can hear them from a further away. But I'm okay. Right, let's get down. Get down low and get some more grass. We need. I'm still looking around. There's a deer over there, but there's absolutely no point in me going after the deer now. It'll just run away. I've got nothing to kill it with. I might run up and just be able to punch it once for the sake of it, but there's not very much point to that, is there? Punching deer for no reason. I don't know. How are we getting on? 18 stone. I'm going to make another axe straight away. Well, I've got to make plant fibre clothing. We're still short. Still 25 short. Still trying to. I've got no stamina at all. Always find it easier to get right down on your knees or crouching position when you're trying to cut grass. Right, I've got a zombie. I can't seem to run either. Oh, let's have a see some eggs and feathers. Yeah, let's get some feathers because we're going to need to make a bow and arrow soon. That'll give us some feathers for the arrows. It's just if we've got enough stone. Right, we've got a road. Road's always a good thing. You've got breeze blocks or concrete blocks. Break those, they'll give you stones faster than trying to run around and pick them up. Well, I say that, but when the axe is just level 1, it ain't that easy. We're going to move our way down the road. I've got some zombie activity behind me, and it's getting more intense. I can hear it in the headphones. I don't know if you can hear it yourselves. Yeah, it's pretty much all around me now, coming out of the fog. We just keep going, because like I said, the idea of today was to get through day one without getting killed. So if I get killed in the first 10 minutes, that'll be a right pain, wouldn't it? I'm going to move this rest of this stuff out of my inventory. I don't need it in there. Keep moving. I'm actually going to dump the first axe. It's actually no good at all. Right, see how number 2 is. That's a bit better. Okay. Still need some more plant fibers so we can make those clothing. We got time. I can't actually go any faster than this. The stamina level is really low. Fog is really heavy. What I'd quite like to do is get out of this zone. I can't see far enough ahead, and I know that dogs spawn here. And I can't say it enough. At this early stage, you just do not have enough equipment to survive a dog attack. I mean, you can fight one off. 4 eggs, that's nice. Get some bacon and eggs for the morning. Can't beat that in a zombie apocalypse, can you? Okay, I'm going to make sure everything's clear. Right, see if we can knock up some plant clothing before we get walloped by a zombie. Gonna stay on the road. As I go along, I want to keep taking wood and stones. Keep moving at the same time so we don't get trolloped from behind. It's always a bit tedious, the first part of this game. Your equipment's so low, it takes ages to do anything. You don't have the stamina to move fast enough. You're very vulnerable to any attack. But by day 2, you should have that sussed and sorted. If you haven't, then you've only got yourself to own fault to blame. Own fault? You've only got yourself to blame. That's more like it. Rabbit, I'd like to have that, but I can't have it. There's no way I'm going to be able to kill that. Okay, let's put on the clothes. Quick check what we look like. There we go. Yeah, it's looking dapper there, aren't we? Not quite the James Bond tuxedo look, but who's going to see it anyway? Like I said, keep picking up the stones, keep picking up the wood. You're going to need it. The sounds are great in this now. There's some really nice spooky sounds and things. And on day 7, well, we'll wait till we get to day 7. But they've done great with the sky. I think that's a great idea. I won't say what it is now if you don't know. I'm sure you do know, but for those of you who don't, it really is a nice touch to the game. Okay, still looking for feathers We've got buildings. Where there's buildings, there's dogs. I've got to keep a wide berth from that. We'll cut through here. Not that I know where here is. It's so dark. There's a pig. Can't do anything yet. Make a wooden club really quickly. That's one of the other things we have to do. Okay. Could just wallop the pig if we wanted to, just for the sake of it, but we haven't actually got the stamina to catch it. Right, keep checking out everything. What I really want to find now, with a bit of luck, would be a pot. Pots are great, because once you've got pots, you're never going to be short of water, because you can purify your own water. Without that, water can be a problem at the beginning. Later on, you'll have loads of it, but same with the food, really. At the beginning, everything's quite scarce. So now I'm getting a lot of eggs. We'll take those glass jars so we can fill up with dirty water and then purify it later. If we find a pot, pig on fire. We might be lucky here. This might give us a chance to get it. It's already been weakened by the fire. Oh. Come on. Cannot believe the pig. So we can cut him off. Oh. It's going to be pigicide. No, you don't, Mr. Pig. Your bacon's mine. Come on. Oh, we've got to go for him. Should have actually herded him on land, but... Okay, I'm wasting my time. Okay, so forget the pig. We'll make some bow and arrows first, and then his bacon will be mine. Right, make a bow. 62 hours, that's good. Get a bow together. What am I short of for a bow? I can't remember. Ah, plant fibre. As I said, just keep getting the plant fibre, stones and wood at the beginning of the game. I'm so used to collecting shed loads of plant fibre that I actually forgotten during this game that I haven't actually done it. So, sorry for that. That's also comes from spawning in the fiery zone there, where I know the dogs spawn, and I spent most of my time concentrating more on the dogs, actually, than the game I'm playing. Right, let's keep moving. Ooh. At least we can see now. Let's see where we come from. The fog is gone. I'm going to go right. I'm going to follow the lake. Back into the fog. I don't really want to go into the fog yet. I want to follow the lake, but I don't want to go into the fog. It's like catch-22. Okay, we've got a little house. Let's go check it out. Check it out. So we've got a kitchen. It has got a kitchen. Okay, we might get some water, might get some food here. We've got a wrench. That's always handy later. We've got some water. Excellent. All we need is a pot now. If we could get a pot, we'd be well in. Okay, well, we got some water, so that's one good thing. I can't actually see. I might take a candle with me. Ah. Let's have a quick look round the house. See if it's got any stairs. No. Did I miss something? Yes. It was too dark in there, I couldn't actually see. Okay, sometimes you'll find a pot on the floor upstairs. Doesn't look like I'm going to be lucky this time. Always check the rubbish if you want. I find there's not really anything in there at the beginning of the game. Well, even later on in the game, really, but I have a look, just in case. Oh, gosh. I can hear the water, but I can't see it. We are going to do a bit of looting here. I can't see a lot of zombies around. I can't see hear any dogs, so we might be lucky. Might be some cans of food up here. As I said in the last house, cans of food, water. Most importantly at the moment is pots. I'm not even going to bother going upstairs. I'm going to try this other house. And there's one more over there. Oh, we've got ourselves is it a bank or something? Okay, that one's full of zombies. Let's see what we got here first. Yeah, it's the bank. There's a lot of interest to us at the moment. Okay, really, we should start moving out of this village. For one thing, it's too foggy. I can't see far enough ahead in case there's any dogs. I'm going to change the bow and arrow now. The controls on the PlayStation are a lot slower to use than on the PC. And the only reason I'm bringing that up is because I did hear that the developers have made the dogs more difficult to come in line with the difficulty they are in the PC version. Now that's fine, but when your PC controller with a PC keyboard and mouse, you can turn around instantly, change weapons instantly. With the PlayStation, it takes a bit of time. I mean, if I had a noise behind me now, this is the turnaround time. Yeah, change weapon. Okay, if it's in the inventory, I can do it like that. But if it's not, then I have to stop, literally. And that's enough to get you killed. So you've got to make sure you're carrying what you need in your tool belt, because if not, you're a bit unlucky. There are other words to describe that feeling, but we'll stick with unlucky. Going northwest. Have a quick look at the map. It's asking me to start a base. I might actually just start a base just for the sake of it, just so I get these 8 little mini missions out of the way. Takes 3 frames, put them on the ground, and just strengthen the wood. And that's class is starting to base. Over here we get some more stone. It's very labour intensive the first day or two. Doing the same thing, very repetitive over and over again, getting as much stone as possible, getting enough wood, getting plant fibre. But once you've got a supply of these things, then you get on and consert your... sorry, I just thought I heard the dogs then. Yeah, so once you've got enough of these things, then you can actually move your centre of attention onto other things like hunting, getting some fresh meat. I'll make a couple of axes now, just for speed. Still don't have much stone, I noticed. I want a stockpile of about 100 stone really, and then I'll be okay. Comes night time, got enough for a fire, got enough to do everything I need to do really. Okay, make the sleeping bag as it asks. Look at the rucksack, or duffel bag. Okay, what we got here? We've got some leather chest armour, iron chest armour. Let's put a bit of iron chest armour on for a second. In fact, I'm going to change that idea. I'm going to put some leather chest armour on, and I'm going to get rid of the metal chest armour. It's very low quality, and at this stage of the game I don't expect to be doing much fighting. I'm going to be doing more running than confrontation. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Somebody once said that, I can't remember who it was. Could have been that relevant. If anybody can remember, let me know in the comment section, or leave us a little message. Okay, I remember I got some empty bottles. What I'm going to do now is go over, fill the glass jars with dirty water, and so that later on, if I can find a pot, then I will be able to purify that water. Okay, I'm in a very bad area at the moment. To quickly see where the centre of the game is. I can hear zombies coming from the left. Can't see them in the fog yet. Let's move slightly over here. Might be something in this tree stump. Nah. Okay, let me see where the centre of the map is, as I was saying. Well, that's the centre of the map. So I want to go north. Well, I do a long big circle, quite a wide circle all the way around, and come back to the centre of the map. Right, bedroll should be created. What I'll do now is I'll put it on the floor and then pick it up again. Wait for it to register in, and then I can pick it up. Last thing now is build a campfire, but I'll wait for that. And tonight I'll use my first base camp and the first fire I make. That will be the build a campfire section of the last of the 8 tasks to do. I'm looking for a pot. I need a pot. There's a lot of water in this game now, and to be quite honest, I'd like to see some boats now. They don't have to be elaborate cruisers or speedboats or anything. Just a canoe with an engine, or even a raft with an engine would be good. It's just to get you across faster. Because the expanses of water are so large, it can take a good half an hour to get across. And I'm not talking game time, I'm talking real time. Have a look in the car. Got a couple more empty bottles. I keep putting those in my tool belt. That way I don't forget to fill them up when I come across the water. Like, I was going to say like here, but no, it's not. Right, I'm getting hot now. Probably have to take off a shirt or something to keep the temperature down, because the hotter you are, the more water you use. Back in the old days when I used to play this, it was the temperature was terrible. The fluctuations would be so large. That you could spend, quite frankly, most of your time putting clothing on or taking clothing off just to regulate your temperature. They seem to have fixed that problem actually, and so I'm not really expecting to have anything anywhere as much a problem as that again. Okay, moving north. See what we come up to. Still picking up stones. I think I've got enough now, but we'll have a quick look. 58. I'll just pick these up. I'd like a pot. Pot's so important. I can't keep emphasising that enough. You think, oh, I stopped going on about pots, but there, you've got to go on about pots, man. Pots are too important. Oh, I'm not going in that house. Yeah. See if we can find something in the car. Mouldy sandwich and some gunpowder. Not interested in that at the moment. Quick run through. I don't have a weapon that's good enough to fight off 4 or 5 zombies. I can hear dogs. Well, it's a pretty miserable day here in survival land. It's been foggy, and raining. Is that the nuclear winter they're talking about? Oh, the global warming that was supposed to come. Gosh, that was hard work picking that stone up. You really do have to get above these things now. Before, you could put the cross down like this, hold the triangle, and just run. And everything that cross would come across, you'd pick up. Let's try. Ah, see? Nothing. Oh, this car looks good enough to drive. Shame we're not allowed to drive it. Gotta go left. You see the size of the water. Really do need a boat. Right, well I'm going to go for the centre of the map now. I'm going to change that to a red dot so it shows up better on my map. There it is. Okay, that's where we're heading to. It's already 12:30. On day one, around about 5-6 o'clock, I want to be in an area that I can actually start thinking about making a base. Now once again, foggy as hell, can't see anything. Been very lucky, I think, not seeing any dogs. Not run into any trouble at all, really. Not that I've been looking for it. Got ourselves some eggs, nice lot of eggs. And some more. That lake is huge. Might be forced to swim this. Another bit of advice as well. If you got chased by dogs in a situation like we are here, then do not get in the water, because dogs swim. You cannot get away from the dogs. You have to stand and fight. It's okay if you've got a mini bike. Later on in the game, like I said, it's they return to those like little puppies we used to know. But right now, they really are the dogs of war. The actual phrase, cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war, comes from a William Shakespeare play called Julius Caesar, and it is Mark Antony who says that line just after he's assassinated Caesar. Just for any of those of you that are interested. Turned around in the fog, I was going the wrong direction. Always look at the toilets. Sometimes you'll find a pistol and a handgun ammo in there, which is excellent. Sometimes you just find a turd, but hell, you can always take that and throw it at your mates. Okay, dog's going the right direction. Pig's going the right direction. He's actually stuck. I might kill this one here. Slow process. Okay, might get away with this. You're not getting my pig, man. My pig. Is he dead? Yeah, I think so. Some mushroom spawn on it. Grow some mushrooms later. Finish skinning this pig. Then we've got ourselves some bacon, we've got some eggs. We're set up nicely. Getting closer to the centre now. The terrain doesn't seem to be changing very much. I don't really want to start the first camp in a zone like this. As I keep saying, it generates a lot of zombies. There's a lot of activity. But hey, it is what it is. That's survival, I guess. We'll go where we ever end up. Take the water, leave the poo. Don't want to do it the other way around. I just feel a bit of an idiot later on when you're thirsty. Back on track, head for that red flag. I like starting from the center, and then what I'll do is next day I'll go straight out, find the radiation zone, and then work my way around the radiation zone, the edge of that, all the way back until I've joined back up where I started it from, and then I'll have an outline of the full map. I know the perimeters, I know how far I've got to go in each direction. And also, it'll let me know which zones are where. This is steep. I'm actually falling. Well, this is very steep. I'm actually falling here. I might break my leg. No, I'm okay. Complete control. Phew. Right, 4:30. Got to keep an eye on the time. Got to make sure you can get yourself a base. Big city. We do not want to be in a big city at night. Not without any weapons, anyway. Still like a pot. Got some peaches. I think it was peaches. It's nice. Take my mind off the apocalypse, won't it? I do like peaches. Great refreshing taste. Lovely flavour. One of my favourite fruits, actually. Policeman, Big B. We'll keep moving. Steve, Steve dead there, half body mouldered away. And there's the pot. Okay, now pretty much ready to make a camp later. So 2:15. I've got plenty of time yet. And out of the fire zone. So that's perfect timing. Got my pot. Got some peaches. Got some water. Right, we got a trouble. We got dogs. Two dogs. And like I said, that's it. That's all she wrote. See you next time. This is Skull Monkey. Dead.